Hello there guys, and welcome to the game adventures, and welcome to Anno 1800. So yeah, we've dived straight in. We have done the tutorial already. It just teaches you how to use the cameras and things like that. It's not very fun, so we've done that off camera, and this is where we start. So far all we have is this little trading post. It's obviously how we're going to buy and sell any goods that we make. We have our first quest on the left hand side here, so that's what we have to do first. We have to build a marketplace and 10 houses and then attract 50 farmers to them houses. So yeah, let's take a quick look round at our little island. So we'll just zoom out a little bit there so you can see it over the top. We got some ruins there which will give us some well needed supplies, more there and there, and some over here and some over there. So we can't get through this yet, that comes later in the game, but yeah, this is where we start. So we've got some more there as well, so lots of stuff to start us off with once we've got some farmers in. So yeah, I'm excited to start this. I'm excited to obviously get this game over to you. It's been out for a while on PC, but obviously it's just come to next-gen consoles, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series. So yeah, we're going to dive straight in and get going. As we start the island, as you can see at the top there, that we start with 75,000 and no money coming in and no people, with 105 points. And then at the top right, we start with 30 planks of wood, which is obviously a good starting point to get going. And also, this island can house potatoes, peppers, bricks, things like that, ironstone, charcoal, you know, oil, etc. So all stuff that we'll need later on in the game. But for now, we are going to dive straight in. I haven't played for 2 hours. It seems to have a thing that it wants to tell you all the time. Time moves a lot faster on this. So yeah, we are going to look at starting points now. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll leave the front clear and we'll somehow get things done at the back. So like I said, we haven't got any people as yet, so we need to get them built in. So we're going to get the roads built. We're going to try and make this look as good as possible with the limited building tools that we've got. So we're just going to go ahead and start with a square, really. A little bit of a town square in the top right hand corner of this little map that we've got so far. So get that there, and then what we'll do as well, while we're up here, we'll get the path in for where, not like that. Yeah, the building controls on this aren't great on the PlayStation. They are much better on the PC version. So we're going to get a little path in to there. Now that will make sense in a moment. So that's all the pathing that we're going to do. So we're going to jump into the menu and get some farmer residencies down. So we're going to have one there. These are 3x3, which is good. It's good for planning when you're obviously planning where buildings are going to go. So 3x3 fits nicely down there. So straight away we've got this.
Or is this some futile attempt at competition, as you are so desperate to appear responsible?
Edvard's a bit of a tit.
Dastard, picking and choosing what he inherits.
Yeah, so basically the story is your father dies when you're obviously away, and you come back and your uncle Edvard is in control of Bright Sands, which I'll show you now. So we'll just jump straight back over to Bright Sands. Here it is. So this is where you used to live. This beautiful place, well built. A funeral cemetery up there and things. So yeah, it's a well built city. And this obviously is where you used to live. But now your uncle Edvard owns it, and he's banished you and your sister over to your new island, which is just here. So these little errors obviously say that we've not built the main road from the harbour. So we'll do that now. We'll get that in. This will not be how it stays, but we'll get it in for now. So we'll just top down it straight down here to them ruins, straight there. in front of them ruins. Like that. And then we'll just get a path to connect it for now. And then, as you see, the errors disappear. So what we need to do now, we've only got 20 wood left, so we need to get a little warehouse. No, yeah, we need a warehouse. So let's get a warehouse. This obviously is where they store goods, and then the more you have, the easier it is for where you build your workplaces. Yeah, so we're just gonna whack that down now, there for now. So now we've only got 10 wood left, and what we're gonna get next is starting off on our sawmills, so we are able to get more things done. So we haven't unlocked fishing yet, because obviously we need 50 farmers, so this wheel gets a lot more once you've unlocked more people. So we are going to get down a sawmill, and it's going to go there, and then next to that
See what slander Edvard
we'll
does
have
in bright
that
sounds.
there, and then we need to get a path. So what we're going to do,
Yeah, very good. I'll try not to think of the coffin.
yeah, so obviously this just pops up with what's happening in Bright Sands, so it's been approved by Edvard, so obviously Edvard is now running Bright Sands, and he's on about basically how Good and Sons is now going to be much better than it was.
He twists every article in his favour at our and father's expense.
So early game, Hannah pops up quite a lot with just basically what you read. She then retells you about it. It gets a little bit annoying, but as the game goes on, she does stop. So we'll build a little path to our sawmill now. So we're 10 workers down, as you can see at the top. So we need to get more workers in. So for that, we're just going to carry on round the outside here of this little square that we've already built. But we can't go any further there because of obviously the ruins. So we're just going to go there, 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 and there. So yeah, that shows obviously a blueprint mode because we've run out of wood. But to get more, we've got plenty of ruins around the place, which is why I picked this area. Apparently there's no warehouse in range, even though it's there. So we'll have to just move that in a second once we've done this. So we'll jump in and move that warehouse now. We'll put that there. Right, still no warehouse in range. Oh, we need a path. I've forgotten the path all the way along. There we go. So it's not enough workers is what that means. But we've got it going now. We've started it. So what we can do is we can jump straight into here. So as you can see, their happiness all depends on them 3 key things early on. So a marketplace, fish, obviously, which we've not unlocked, and clothing for now, which also we've not unlocked. And then you flip to that tab, and they need schnapps, which is done by potatoes, and then they need a pub, which obviously is a luxury need, somewhere for them to go. But again, that won't be in place really until we've hit 150 farmers, which we are some way off. So we'll just jump the game on, and as you can see, once they disappear, it leaves timber behind that we can pick up. So now we've got 10 lots of timber again, so I can go back in here, finish off them 2 houses. They've all decided to leave. Not the best of starts. So we'll just repair these for now. It's not the best of starts. It's just basically because I didn't get a marketplace in quick enough. And we'll get rid of that. Right, what we'll do is we'll try and get the marketplace in as fast as we can now. So it needs 10 wood. We've only got 6, but if we can get it down as a blueprint, that's fine. And we'll get rid of that. So we've got... That's working as it should. What other ruins can we do? Can't do that. Oh, we can do that one, which is good. That one as well. That one as well. So it's the game's way of basically giving you better starting better starting materials than what you would have. Obviously for this one we need more people because obviously it takes longer. So yeah, this is our little start so far. Quite happy with that. We are losing £40 every time. But we can't get rid of the bigger ones as yet, but we will work our way down here. Each area I'm having will have different parts to it. So our farming region is going to be up here. So you need different tools for them ones. The music in this game is beautiful. So we'll pick up the timber there. So that gives us 18 straight away. So we can jump back in here. Finish that off. So we finish that off. What this does as well. So once there, that's obviously a desired thing. So you will start to see that will go up. So you can have 10 farmers in each one before we upgrade to workers. But it will go up when they get more things as well. So what we'll do for now is we're just going to throw 3 more of these down, keeping within the trend of what we're doing. So that's there. So there we go. We've got 2 farmers extra than we need. So as you can see now, it's gone up to 2 in each one. So yeah, we're slowly producing wood, which is good. We still don't have enough for that. So we did some down here, didn't we? So there's some timber there for us. Did I do any more up here? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. There. So it's a very pleasant game to get you involved into Anno. It does get a lot harder as the game goes on, but right now it keeps quite chill. So we're 19 farmers away, 18 farmers away. That number's going up rapid now they've got a marketplace. So what else can we construct? There's not really much else that we can do for now until fishing's unlocked. I can always obviously add another sawmill, etc. to get more wood, but we're not going to do that because it is going up quite fast. So as it stands, each one, so this will give you 5 farmers in each one, off just having the marketplace. It takes a bit of time to come through, so we'll just speed it up a little bit. There we go. So we've got that done now. So now it wants us to clear the ruined residence district. Hannah will jump in.
While our one prospect was in such a state. So
Right.
let's gather our townsfolk and ask them to spruce the place up.
Will do, Hannah. Will do. So they want us to remove this one, which fits into the side, obviously, that we're going down, which is good. So we're going to get rid of that now. That'll give us some more things. And what we're going to do now as well is we're going to get ahead of the curve and we're going to build a fishery.
Mourning is eased. Now we have others for company, sibling.
So fishery's going to go there. Again, fishing's a luxury item.
Of labour for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
Get a path in there as well, so that's good. Yes, Hannah, we will cater to the hungry. Pick up the timber from clearing that one, and then we'll also remove this one while we're at it. Well, we can't because we don't have... That's going to be a worker one. So yeah, this is our little start so far. There's a sawmill over there. And the fishing down here. So they're going to put that into there. And then when you go on... Basically, any warehouse you've got are all connected to the trading post at the start. So as you can see, we've got 41 wood, 43 timber. No fish as yet, but that will change shortly. So yeah, and then if we jump back into the farmers, they've got none at the minute, so it's improving. There we go. So as you can see, the bar's going to go up, and that's going to give us another 3 farmers, plus also a coin. So that's how we make money, is basically making sure that everyone is happy. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is just get a couple more houses down. So we're going to go down this side here. And down this side as well. So that's going to get us that nice 100 farmers, which means then we can build our little wooden pile.
You reached a new milestone.
So now it wants us to clear this one, which again is benefiting us because it's literally the way that we want to move. We're also going to get rid of that one as well if we can. No, they need more tools. So basically workers are needed for that, which is the next step up.
The larger ruins. Let's breathe some life into this place.
Will do, Hannah. We'll breathe some life into it. We've got some new buildings as well.
It's been a long, hard day. The people need to rest.
They're basically telling us now that we need potatoes as well. And a pub. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get clothes down. So this is going to go up here because this is where you need some sheep. And then next door to that we're going to have our clothing factory. So let's get a path in. Let's get our path in. And connect that to there. And connect that to there. So straight away they're going to start making clothes, which is a vital cog as well for our farmers' happiness, as you can see at the bottom there. They do need that. So yeah, now they want some potatoes. So we're going to put that just here. Wrong button. So it needs a potato farm. They need quite a substantial amount of potatoes as well. So 72 they need. Let's just go that across. Go that way. There's it's 72. And then next to that, we can put our little schnapps farm. There we go, it's starting to come on quite well. So we are going to need some more houses. So we're just going to get them. There. One there as well. One there. And I can get one on the end there. So there we go, that's them. And then what we're gonna, what I might have to do is demolish one and get a path in. Oh no, I can get the path in behind the pub, behind the marketplace. So we need a pub. So as you can see, pub's now open, and the pub is gonna go there. And then we'll jump onto paths and get that all path nice and fast. And that's it. That's our little markets. That's our little town square so far done. Obviously the schnapps supply needs to be increased to 70% across all the region. That's the quest that we're on currently. So it's just a case of waiting for that to be done. While we're waiting for that, what we're also going to get down is a fire station. Now, a fire station is key. Just in case any fires happen, we can then obviously keep that under control. So far, I'm loving the little start that we've got so far. Nice little town square. Obviously our potatoes and our schnapps distillery with our sawmill and logging plant, and then we've got our sheep making clothes in the corner as well. So that's going to make these people, once we've got some schnapps, very, very happy. As you can see, we've got 9 people in each one. When it gets to 10, we can upgrade to a worker. But then if after looking at that, the space that we've taken up already isn't a lot, I reckon we can even clear that. Now we need more people to clear that one. But then we've got all down here to come and do as well. So there's a ruins there, so we'll get rid of that one. Oh no, we can't because we need workers for that. I keep forgetting that. So we'll be able to expand downwards as well, which is what I'm thinking, and fill in the gaps here to our little town. Because if you look, we'll get the path in now actually. So if you look, we can get this in down here. Get a bit of a funky path going to that one. And then we can obviously get that across there as well. So that's it. That's our little start coming along quite nicely. so far. And the percentage has, now we've got 1 minute to keep 70% up. It will continue to rise though, so that should fly through. So we'll just skip some time ahead. There we go.
Since the funeral, and the cost. Oh, why, it was extortionate.
Right, so basically Edvard wants us to give him 4 schnapps as a payment for the funeral.
Pay me now, or sell up.
I feel sick to the stomach that Edvard could ask so much of us so soon after Father's death.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, so as you can see, it's dropping. So what I am going to do is put in a second schnapps place, because we've got a lot of people sat chilling, doing not a lot. So we're going to get a second one in just behind here. There we go, get that second one in. And that'll get it back up to the standard that we need. So it said that we needed 4 in stock. So let's go back to our little trading post here. We've got 2. So we're nearly there. We've got 9 fish as well, which is good for the start. And we're only losing 63 quid early on, which is very good. And we've got 2 potato farms now.
Your people are recovered and desirous to proceed. Set them to...
So Hannah wants us to basically clear this part. So we'll get rid of this, and then that's the opening bit all open. Get rid of that while they're at it. And that. And that. So once they've got rid... Oh. And that. So once they've got rid of all them, that's basically the whole front of the map open, and we're not losing too much money. So we've actually made a really good start the way that we've done it. So I'll pick up these bits of timber now. And that one. And as you can see, look, we're at 66 lots of timber. So we...
To our humble cousin. He writes of a worker riot in
Right, alright.
We are not alone in our
Okay.
content.
Yeah, so Hannah does really get on the nerves after a while. So now our storage is full. So I'm going to leave them 2 on the ground, because obviously we've got a lot of storage full. So if we look at this now, 9 out of 10. So it is literally just...
Ready
schnapps.
to repay my charity?
We'll
Don't
repay
think
that.
you're finished, brat.
Just to get rid of that, we'll repay it. That will determine now. So if we go on to our nearest warehouse, which is up here, into...
The reek of lanolin. But if
So now we've got no
the
schnapps.
of all you have,
Right, thank you. So we've got no...
Spend a minute to Uncle's shameless demands.
Right. Hannah just jumps in all the time. So now they're not going to be as happy or decline. Yeah, it's declining, you see, because we haven't got any in. So that means we will lose some money. But once you know we get that back up, that'll be fine. And then he wants clothes as well, obviously, to help continue to pay it. So in that meantime, what I am going to do is start our next little area. We'll get paying back.
Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 bags full.
Yeah, so Edvard is a bit of an idiot. He's a bit of a... Yeah. So our next section then, we're going to get... We don't need any more workers right now. Actually, what we are going to do is get another fishery down at the front to keep the stock up that we've got. We're going to put that one next to this one, hopefully. And we'll just extend the path along there. So it's 2 lots of fish, so we'll never go hungry, which is good. Let's have a look at how they're getting on. Yeah, the schnapps is going back up, so we'll earn more money. And now, yeah, so they can actually be up. They can actually be upgraded at this moment in time. But obviously we're not there yet, so we need to progress in the journey. But they are very happy and ready to be upgraded, which is good. So now what it wants us to do now is find our cousin leading a mob in the vicinity of Edvard's great exhibition construction site. The best way to find these when you've got to find something is jump onto the quest tracker and press X. So it's here. So straight away, there they are. So we'll pick them up.
Rather died instead. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
Right. So they're unhappy with Edvard's reign already. So what we need to do is find these people that are rioting in his streets. So again, you can just jump on it and it takes you back to a location. But if you scan over his streets, there's another one. These are quite annoying, these quest objects. It's just about looking around and basically trying to find what they're asking you to find, really. They're not the best. So there's another one down there. And then there's one there as well. So there we go. We've got all 5 of them.
Away from Edvard, we're on board. Only we've no shit to get on board of.
Right, so
If you pick me, you may have my boat. It's my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor.
now it's
Everybody
just...
on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
Let's find him again. So we're on his ship, so it's just a case now of clicking yet, and a cutscene comes up. So we'll watch this.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown. And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry, that old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
Alright, so here we go. We are back.
As to the debt, my hands are tied, but it may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
We'll just let Hannah bob in, because,
Maybe
yeah.
Edvard will try to prevent us owning a shipyard. But for now, let's at least house those workers.
Right. So, there is a fire going on, but we do have the fire engine, which is good. Firefighters are already in action. That's why we got ahead of that curve straight away. This basically means full output storage. It means that we're full of potatoes with no way of getting rid of them. So that's down here. Apparently we're full. We're not. So yeah, this is where we're going to leave this part. We're going to leave this part like this. We've done quite a lot today. Got quite a lot done, and we are going to come back in the next episode in a couple of days' time and upgrade to the worker residence and carry on doing the quests that we get given and making a very good start on the settlement here on Anno 1800. If you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it. It does really help out the channel, and obviously to grow I do need people to hit that subscribe button if they're enjoying. So if you just hit subscribe and hit the bell, you won't miss the next Anno 1800 video. But for now guys, have a great day and thanks for watching.